We have a crazy amount of books to get through for balancing my bookshelves after last week, so we're just gonna get right into it. I started the week out with 616 books on my physical TBR, and I did a reading vlog at the beginning of the week, and I also was in the middle of quite a few books prior to starting the week, so we plowed through quite a few of them very early on in the week. First up, I finished The Sleeping Beauty Killer by Mary Higgins Clark, which brings it down to 615, and then I also finally finished the audiobook for A Theory of Dreaming by Ava Reid. This is the second book to A Study in Drowning, which brings it down to 614. Then for my reading vlog, I finished The Pumpkin Spice Cafe and Killer Potential, which brings it down to 612. If you guys are interested in seeing anything about me or reading these books along with some of the other ones in this list, you can go check out my other platform. The link is in my page. Then I got my Mystic Book Box for, I think, the month of November. I don't even remember when their months are because they're like every other month. Horton, hi. I got Fiery Little Thing by Avina St. Graves. I know nothing about this book. I know nothing about this author, but I also got Skin of a Sinner by her as well. So that brings it up to 614 again. Then two other books that I finished. We have If It Makes You Happy. I adored this book so much. If you're still looking for fall reads, please read this before the season ends because it's cute, it's fun, and it's very Gilmore Girls coded, so I loved it. That brings us back down to 613, I think. I might have lost track at this point. Then I finally finished Throne of Glass. I feel like I was in the middle of this for quite a while just because of all the books that I was reading, so 612. Then I did get some more books at the bookstore. I didn't mean to, but here we are. I did get Wild Eyes, which doesn't count towards my physical TBR because I've read this already, so that's exciting. I also got Savage Lands in the mail. This doesn't count towards my physical TBR. I already read this. I just didn't realize that the physical copy hadn't come. Like the rest of the series, I already have. I've had for like 2 weeks now. This one just took a really long time to get here. Then one that does add to my physical TBR is Magnolia Park's The Long Way Home. This is because I really want to finish the series before the end of the year arrives, so I obviously need the next book. So that brings me to 613, I think. And then the last book that I finished literally in the middle of the night, we have Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil, which brings me down to 612. If somehow that math is wrong, which it very well might be at this point, I will update the numbers somewhere on the screen. But yeah, I think that I'm ending the week at 612 books. I think it's a great reading week. Ultimately, only 4 less than what I started the week with, but considering how many books I ended up getting throughout the week too, I'm